Well, you lived up to the scouting report that Coach Hall gave me. Speed, aggressiveness. Could you have executed a game plan for the final 3 quarters much better?
Well, we got back to who we were. We came out, we tried to game plan it maybe a little bit too much early on and got away from who we were, but we're able to get back to who we were and had a lot of success on offense. Our defense, I think, has been overlooked a lot this year because of the amount of points we scored on offense, but they continue doing what they've done all year, and they set the tone. They run and tackled. Felt like we did a good job stopping the run and almost made them one-dimensional. So just real proud of Coach Edwards and what he's done with that defensive side. Just so proud of these kids. So proud of our offense. Starts with our offensive line, but our skill guys, DeMar Riley, Marquise Fennell, Tate Snellgrove, Tristan White. Those guys, man, you just got to get those guys in a little bit of space, and they can make things happen. And but man, they're great kids. They work their tails off. They're not entitled. There's only one football, and there's 4 really good players, and you never see any pouting, any fussing. They share the ball. They do what they need to do what's best for this team. They put the team ahead of them, and they got the ultimate goal.
What were y'all doing anything in the offensive line? Because y'all all of a sudden had holes and then people were gone. Is that normal? Was there something there?
Well, we've had a lot of success running the football all year, but we did some stuff this week a little bit different that we wanted to that we thought maybe would open up some creases and just
game's over. You can tell me what they were.
Well, we just widened our splits a little bit. We widened our splits, and then we had a guy we kind of targeted who we were going to kind of go after, and once we did that, we really opened up our run game and had a lot of success doing it.
And even you practice to execute like that, but you still have to be a little bit surprised at how well, a big play, to be something that would happen, you're in a hole, you're on the 3-yard line, 3 plays later you score. You get something else that happens, and then you don't have great field position, and then you score.
Yeah, I guess maybe how quick we score, but what wasn't surprised by our success. Maybe a three-play drive, 97 yards, maybe that's a little bit surprising.
Yeah.
But us having success running the football wasn't surprised with that. We had 4 seniors on our offensive line, a sophomore too who's much improved and going to be a really good player for us. So they made things happen, and then when you get our skill guys in that space, they were able to make some things happen. And Tate does a good job. Tate hands off a lot of balls, but he makes things happen. He keeps them honest with the things he does, and had a couple of big runs tonight when they crashed in.
A lot of big runs and then some sweet passes. A complete game, and he's a sophomore?
He's a sophomore.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a good player.
You got to work on keeping him there.
Yeah,
You're working on him. You put this much effort into him. He's got to stay for a while. Defensively, y'all flew to the ball and never really let them get into any of their money plays. Were they, I don't want to say predictable, but did you just have a good sense of what was coming, and then your guys just flew to it?
We've been pretty good against the run all year. We saw the run-heaviest offense in the state last week, and our guys did a really good job. So we thought we would do well against their run. I was a little concerned with us against the pass, but we really did a good job, and we're really able to make them one-dimensional and then mix in some of our coverage stuff, and we had some success doing that. Once we kind of settled in,
which was the first quarter.
Well, we got down. We dug ourselves a hole, but these lights are a little bit brighter. We weren't able to really get out here until late. We weren't able to get our eyes on the plays. This has been a home away from home for them, so I thought that was an advantage early on. But our guys settled in. They showed their resilience. They showed who they've been all year, and I'm just extremely proud of them.
Which is, I know this is not a question, but which is bigger, stopping 62 or winning this one?
Oh, the state championship.
Yeah.
It's about us. It's not about it. It was never about the streak for me.
Right.
It was to some people, and I'm sure some of our fans may think it was. It wasn't about the streak. It was about getting this program back on top where it belongs.
But in a week, you're going to think we were 62 in a row.
I'm sure
you're going to enjoy that a little bit more later on.
I'm sure we'll get a little pub for 62, but it's more about this trophy and these kids being on top and sending these seniors out the right way.
Could you have expected to double them up though? Really double up anybody in the state championship.
My optimistic coach over here is shaking his head yes, but I really didn't think about it. I thought we could stop the run, and curious what we'd do against the pass, and I thought we'd be able to do what we've done all year offensively. So I don't know about a score prediction. I never really thought that deep into it. I thought we had a chance, and that's what I told people all week. We come in here, we got to play the way we played all year.
Now you've been there how many years?
I was the offense coordinator last year, and then this is my first year. Only my second year at the school.
Oh, okay. So this hasn't been building up to something since you've been there.
No, that's right. Yeah.
So this is a little bit of you're a little ahead of schedule?
I think we're on schedule. Let's say we're on schedule. I mean, this is the expectation. The expectation is to be here year in, year out.
Because y'all been here before not long ago.
Yeah, that's what we're going to work toward starting Monday.